Happy Toe Talk Tuesday, Christina.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be here today.
I'm so glad. I love meeting with you every Tuesday and sharing our wisdom and our ponderings. And we've gotten a lot of questions from people who already have certifications up the wazoo, right? They've got their modality that they work with, asking how toe reading can benefit them. And so we thought we would do this series to talk about how toe reading can integrate into the modalities that you're already doing, and be a bonus for your clients. And so one of the things that I love about you, Christina, and people might not know this because you are a toe reader extraordinaire, is you also have a background in education and you were a teacher for a long time. So, and you were a teacher when you learned toe reading. So I would love for you to share a little bit about how you used toe reading in the classroom.
Yes, I would love that. And I learned toe reading a few years before I started teaching. But what teaching did was it gave me this very broad, ongoing group of people because I taught 6th through 12th grade orchestra. And so I would have students for for 7 years. And so you could track, I would have families, I would have so thousands of students every year. And so I had a laboratory, if you will, to simply make observations. And this is really part of what solidified the whole modality into how we currently teach it in the Toe Reading Academy. And it was such a valuable tool because when we start school in late summer, in August, kids are still wearing sandals and flip-flops and toe exposing shoes. And so as they would walk into my classroom, I could observe their toes. Now, why would I do this? I did it mostly so that I could connect with them on a very deep level. So I would understand, okay, this person needs just a little more encouragement to fully express. We're in a music class. I want expression in uh, this class. It's art. We want full expression. So, oh, this person's going to need just a little bit more encouragement. Okay, I can see that this person is already super expressive. So, how can we work with that in this way that creates this collective experience of art through music? I see that this person might have some trauma in their life. Okay, soft touch with them, just understanding that there could be triggers that I have no idea till I hit them. So moving in a way that creates even deeper safety to the person who I can see from their toes is going to be absolutely a leader, optimistic, and all of those things. Okay, how do we play with that? So while I wouldn't make final decisions based on the presentation of the toes, it definitely influenced how I was interacting with them. And then as we got to know each other better, then we would see how that is. And I'm telling you, I had multiple experiences where I would see a toe presentation and I would go, oh, I wonder how this is going to show up. And without exception, it would always show up. And it actually very much solidified the modality, the accuracy of this modality, and really up leveled. This is what I loved the most. Up leveled my interaction with the students from day one. And that was very important to me.
Yeah, and that's an age where it's really, really important to establish that trust and right and to be able to do that. And I love what you said, about how it was basically from day one that they walked in the classroom because toe exposing shoes, and then you could watch what had shifted and changed over the year because by the end of the school year, they're in toe exposing shoes again. right? And so even if there was a
Absolutely.
period of time where you weren't watching the shifts and changes through the toes, you could see it in other aspects of their bodies and their interactions. You
Mhm.
had that you could collect the data at the end. As a scientist, I love data collection.
Absolutely. It really was a laboratory. And I didn't really know it at the time where I would go with it or if I would even go anywhere with it. I was just really grateful for in the moment knowing that there was some predictive elements in how to interact with people in the most high level way.
Yeah.
And it made my classroom a very emotionally and expressively safe place to be.
Isn't that what we all as parents want for our children?
Yeah.
And isn't that as teachers what you want for your students? It's why you go into teaching.
Absolutely.
So I love that. Thank you so much for sharing, Christina.
Thank you.
Happy Toe Talk Tuesday, my friend. Happy Toe
Thank you.
Talk Tuesday, everyone. We'll see you next time.